Bonjour, bon dia.
The hunt for power breeds chaos. And that chaos is spreading with these sprites.
The Guardian. Gold Hunter's Dylan. No tiene Lego. Es porque está muy sexy, por eso no tiene Lego. Al perrito. ¿Por qué no nos enseñan si tiene el Lego o no? Este es muy estilo Tyler the Creator. ¿Por qué no nos enseñan si tienen Lego? A ti iba a decir, no mames, Jules, vete a dormir. Pero recuerde que hoy es viernes, entonces sí. Hola Edgar. Literal me acabo de despertar. Me fui a dormir bien temprano como bebé. Como a las 7, 8 de la noche. Me desperté ahorita porque como que me dio un montón de sed. Y entonces me acordé que estaba lo de la temporada y dije, bueno, pues voy a checar la temporada. Adelante que sea noche de maratón de Fortnite. Yo sí iré a mimir que ya ando cabeceando, disfruta. Ok, Edgar, disfruta, digo, descansa. PJ. Sí está bonita. Órale. estilo alterno también. Ay, ¿qué pasó? Jaja, bye. Ok. El lobito. Pero esta no tiene el Lego. A doctora Sloan. Ah, con amarillo. John Wick. Ay, su perrito. Ay, ay. John Wick sin traje. Ok. La motosierra. Qué pedo. Ah, está chido eso. ¿Qué es esto? Choose your starting sprite. Bring your sprite into a battle royale match with air power. Creates a fire burst when you deal enough damage to an enemy. No me deja mover. Ah. Water sprite. Replenish shield while in water for you and your nearby squad. Okay. You have a chance to find additional rare items when opening chests. Siento que voy a usar el de la tierra. Find other sprites by opening chests using sprite locators as extraction sites or eliminating opponents. Okay. You have a chance additional sprites when opening chests. no entiendo. Entonces, new sprites will be discoverable in 5 days, 4 hours. Ah. A la verga, solo un chingo. Rewards. Mastery rewards. Level up equip sprites by eliminating players, opening containers, and extracting sprites. Each unique sprite is permanently mastered when extracted at max level 5. Unlock rewards by mastering sprites. Okay. Entonces dice 0 de 7. Extraction frame. Power isn't given, it's extracted. 4 portable extractor. Extractor equipped sprite from anywhere on the island. Summon sprites into your collection or purchase sprite chests. Okay. Shop. Y en la tienda que nos dieron. Nada en la tienda. Supongo que la tienda va a ser hasta mañana. ¿Cómo vemos si tienen Lego? ¿Ninguno de estos tiene Lego o qué pedo? Por ejemplo, si me voy acá. Lego Odyssey. El monito este sí tiene Lego, pero la chica sexy no tiene Lego. Pero por ejemplo esta debería de tener Lego. El pato debería de tener Lego. ¿Cómo sabemos? Bueno, de la PJ también debería de tener Lego, ¿no? La PJ está bien padre. Está súper linda. No tengo idea. No sé por qué no indican o por qué no enseñan los estilos de Lego. Está muy tonto eso. Es como, no me interesa la skin si no tiene Lego, entonces quiero desbloquear las skins que sí tienen Lego. O sea, a mí de qué me sirve desbloquear a la chica sexy, pues sí está padre, pero no la puedo usar en Lego. A ver. Todos los pases tienen Lego excepto la colaboración. Hola, Hielo. No, la chava sexy no tiene Lego. Ella no es de colaboración, ¿o sí? Según yo, esa no es de colaboración. A ver. ¿En qué me quedé? Me quedé armando aquí. ¿Cómo estás, Hielo? ¿Ya jugaste la nueva temporada? Ok, acá estos. Entonces, si este es azul, este tiene que ser amarillo y este azul. No, pues estoy leyendo. De hecho, no dormí. No dormiste. Yo sí dormí. Por eso estoy aquí. Porque me dormí como a las 7 o 8 de la noche. Me dormí muy temprano. Vamos a ponerle a I. Ya, y luego esta. Ok, entonces ahí va lo que sigue. Si todo está correcto, si todo está armado correctamente, ok, debería de poder. A ver, vamos a hacer esto también. Me voy a ir acá a esto. y el autobús. Así. Esto, adiós. Esto, adiós. Según yo, ya todos los canales están correctos. Entonces solo queda tronar esto. Ya no están los pelones esos de Star Wars gigantones destruyendo aldeas en la isla principal. Aquí son las 4:30 de la mañana. Aquí son las 2:30 de la mañana. No, 2:33. Esta es mi aldea de cerditos. Es súper rápida esta nave. Corre, Anakin. Está muy bien, ¿no? O sea, está bonita, me gustó. Ahora, lo que más me gustó es que como que las mismas piezas que usas para construirla son las mismas piezas que puedes usar para ir volteando las piezas que van volteadas, porque sí lleva piezas volteadas como los barandales y las luces de los faros de enfrente. Son las únicas piezas que volteé. Pero creo que se ve natural, o sea, no se ve como que están volteadas así súper raro, sino se ve así como se ve bien. Y a ver, vamos a la prisión. 1448 metros. Oh, oh. Mira, ahí quedó un árbol flotando porque los pelones lo cortaron. Esa es mi nave. Sí, ya ahora sí ya toca hacer el tutorial de esta y del otro carrito. Que el otro carrito no le gustó a Edgar, pero a mí me gustó. Se me hace como muy tierno. También quiero hacer tutorial de eso. Pero esta me gustó tanto, tanto, tanto que se me hace que esta va a tener tutorial antes que el carrito. Oh, oh, oh. Se me está lagueando. El lag, el lag, el lag. Es que va rapidísimo. Está cabrón. la velocidad. 1400 metros y ya estoy llegando, básicamente. O sea, voy tan rápido que no le estoy dando chance al juego de cargar las cosas. O sea, no le da tiempo. Viajé desde la estación 7, desde acá, desde aquí hasta acá. No tardé nada. No manches, o sea que puedo viajar. Vamos a la aldea 22. 3290 metros. A ver, ¿por dónde me puedo ir? Sí, por ahí. Ok. ¿Ya no quieres ver las ruedas? No, ya las ruedas no sirven, ya. ¿Quién quiere ruedas cuando puede explotar? Que al parecer yo vi un short de un chavo que estuvo haciendo pruebas de velocidad, eh, de las ruedas contra los hoverbrick, y se supone que los hoverbrick son más lentos que las ruedas, pero creo que yo tengo un argumento válido para decir que eh, los hoverbrick pueden ser más rápidos que las ruedas, porque mira, cuando estás en terreno así como ahorita, no me atoro tanto como cuando estás con ruedas. Entonces, en el uso real, así como vida real, de que es más rápido, la verdad es que los hoverbrick son mejor porque no te atoras tanto con el terreno. Por ejemplo, las ruedas no pueden escalar pendientes así porque necesitan mucha potencia, entonces a veces sí lo puede escalar y a veces no, dependiendo del modelo también del carro o del vehículo. O sea, son muchas, creo que son muchas variantes, eh, las que las que dependen de qué tan rápido o qué tan lento es un vehículo, pero definitivamente las ruedas, para mi gusto, a pesar de que objetivamente sean más rápidas, es más lento, la neta. Mira, las ruedas no puedes estar en el agua y ir a esta velocidad. O sea, con las ruedas puedes ir en el agua, pero no puedes ir a esta velocidad. Ay, no, vamos, vamos. Está súper divertido además, usar los hoverbricks. O sea, las ruedas son chidas, pero esto es divertidísimo, de verdad. O sea, me la paso muy bien manejando con los hoverbricks. Y esto es algo que he hecho con muchos de mis vehículos con ruedas antes de que existieran los hoverbricks. Yo les ponía como globitos y luego como que dizque levitaba yo en el piso. O sea, por ejemplo, esta navecita chiquitina, esa que siempre uso, siempre le siempre la usaba en el piso en vez de en el aire, como si fuera una nave que levita. Uy, llegué aquí bien padre, bien bonito, muy a gusto. 3000 y tantos metros de distancia. No, hombre, es que sí está muy padre. Ya me volé aquí un arbolito, ni modo. Buenísimo. ¿Qué va a hacer el mecánico de Lego con las ruedas? Tiene que vender. Puede hacer barcos o decoraciones. O, o pues ya ni modo a reciclar. Ah, mira, acá hay duracero, hay plastoide. También hay plastoide. Muy bien. Oh, también hay duracero aquí. Ok, aquí sobra material. Lo que veo que no hay en esta aldea es madera de esta, bambú. ¿Por qué tengo bambú? Se le tronó algo a la nave. No, ¿qué se le tronó? Ah, no, ya sé qué es. Fue cuando quité la barda de bambú esta, ¿no? A ver, Rayamura. Esta. Sí, ocupa uno de bambú. Y esta ocupa uno de bambú. Entonces tengo dos de bambú. Porque la tenía yo conectando esto con esto. Pero fue temporal. O sea, no fue Ok. Es que creo que esta también ocupa bambú. Y la verdad la nave sí aguanta uno o dos golpes. Porque ya la he puesto a prueba. Pero no quiere decir que es invencible. Entonces estos tubos de aquí sí se pueden llegar a romper. Por eso puse dos. Porque en mis pruebas yo lo había hecho con solamente uno. Y se me rompió de un lado, pero gracias a que tenía yo las luces, no se desbarató la nave y la pude reconstruir. Bueno, le pude poner el tubo otra vez de regreso sin problema, pero para evitar tener tantos problemas, mejor reforcé con doble tubo y pues listo, dos tubos en cada lado por si se llega a romper, pero sí se puede romper la nave y se puede romper por completo. O sea, si se rompe de los dos lados los tubos, pues ya valió porque hay que volverla a construir desde cero. Ok, pero entonces sí, necesito traer bambú a esta aldea. Bambú y de la otra piedra, ¿no? De la piedra de Ninjago, que no hay. Ala, es que sí tengo muchas cosas aquí. Bueno, esa es mi casa. No, esta es mi casa. Es mi casa en la aldea roja. De hecho, este es como una base que hice temporal también porque estaba yo tratando de escapar de los problemas de memoria. Y pues sí, aquí vivo de mi casita. Acá tengo mi camita. Acá hay cosas. Ah, mira, este sable es de legacía. Lady T, hey, how are you? Been a while. How are you? Yeah, how are you? I'm doing great. Just chilling at my other one of my many houses in my world. How have you been? Yeah, this is one of my favorite villages. Um, it's just really nice. Okay. Okay. It's even got like a little fountain here. I'm great. Always watch you and Anna. I watch on my TV and I can't never comment. Y'all have great builds. Ah, thank you. Well, I do my best at optimizing builds and to avoid that dreaded complexity. But I do enjoy building a lot. I'm actually going to this village. 5000 metros. Welcome. I'm not sure. Are you on my Discord community server? 'Cause I don't remember if you joined or not, but you are definitely welcome to join if you want. Uh, it's in the channel description. The link is in the channel description. And I do have a Discord community server where you can share your builds if you like, and you know, we're all very we're like, it's a very cozy community. It's not very big, but it's quite cozy, and everyone's very nice in there. And I do post announcements for the stuff that's happening in the game, and for like game event related things that we sometimes gather to do together, because like the Shatter Spawn Dragon that was like recently added into the game. Sometimes we need to do it together in order to get more of those limited time weapons. So that's a very great way to play with people, and you know, do some of those quests together to increase the yield of set things. Oh. Ve, esto no lo puedes hacer con ruedas. No, I'm not, but I would love to. Done. Alright, I think you might need approval, so don't worry, I will approve it. It's just because the server I did set up the server as a community server, but in order to be able to remove the approval thing, it needs to have at least like a certain amount of members, which it does not have. but but we are approving everyone. So like well, my friend Yaeli, she is a moderator for the Discord, and she is actually helping me out with that because there are certain settings that I'm not really very familiar with it. So she actually, helps a lot with that as well because yeah, I just don't understand some stuff there. So she's the one that actually, you know, helps me with that. But yeah, always everyone is welcome. And so yes, you will be approved. It's just the way the Discord thing is. I wish it was like easier. I was able to remove like a weird thing that you needed to like answer some questions. So I think at least you don't have to do that. All right, I'm at the new phone. Okay. Uh. Okay. Got the golden cow. Jackfruit came up as well. Awesome. No problem. Jackfruit came up. Uh, where did he come up? Jackfruit is I think he's been busy working. I talked to him like a few weeks ago. Uh, I do miss him. He's amazing and a very creative builder. Um, always, I do miss those community days where he would um, bring in the community for his channel and we would all play together on the Discord. Oh, on the Discord, yep. Yeah, he's actually on the Discord as well. On the Master Builders Discord. Um, Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, actually this village this is my personal world, but I do have guests every now and then. So I made a guest house over here. And it's very cozy. I like it. It's got a little library over here. It's got a little bar area. This is the fridge. And then it's got like the bedrooms up here, so everyone can sleep here. And there's even a restroom. I really like it. and my house is over here. So I do have my own house right here, which also has like a little bar area, a little library. Um, I like this like access to the backyard and just kind of have it open as well to give the illusion that the place is larger than it actually is. So this is really nice. You can come outside and just kind of like enjoy the weather. And up here is the bedroom. So I do have a bedroom, and you know, you can look down at the first floor, and I do have a restroom as well. I really enjoy this house. Probably one of my favorite ones. Let me go check real quickly the Discord. I saw when you made this. Your builds are always amazing and colorful. I like how you use the different pieces and mix them together. Yeah, I have a thing with you know, people, like I've seen creators do builds, and you know, every time there's like a new set, a new pass, whatever, blah blah, um everyone kind of does the same, which makes me feel like everything is very like monotone, or I don't know how to say it, but it feels very very plain when everyone's doing the same thing. And so like let's say like the latest build was Moss Espa because they just gave us that. Like everyone's doing Moss Espa builds, and it's like okay, yeah, because those are cool and those are new, but I'm not really doing that. I never do that. um like the Ninjago builds, I'm not doing Ninjago builds. Not really. And I just kind of do it in my own way, in my own style, and I do like mix and matching the sets because I don't like limiting myself to a certain like theme per se. Like I don't want to do like a Ninjago village all Japanese, or do like a all you know, Moss Espa build or whatever academy. So like you can tell in the style of each one of these buildings, everything is quite different. Um, it's a mix match of every piece that I've done. Like this is using Ninjago roof pieces over here, but it's also using like the Palm Paradise set, as well as some other pieces from, you know, the Simpsons set. So it's kind of like all over the place. You know, this roof is from that Halloween set from Nightmare Before Christmas. Um, so like, just because it's a Halloween set doesn't mean that I have to build like scary houses. Um, yeah, yeah. It's just like I really love doing this, mixing everything. This is one of my favorite ones as well. Like this little bakery. I made a little bakery over here. and it's actually functional. So I actually bake here all a little cakes. And as well as the Durr Burger over here, it's using like the you know friendly neighborhood pieces combined with the Durr Burger, combined with Palm Paradise, combined with the fish. What is it? The beach set. This is just like a combination of everything. The Academy set. Yeah, it's just kind of like having a vision of what I want and just kind of use the pieces to my advantage. Yeah, it's just I don't pick a theme. I don't pick a theme. I just pick something that I think might look cool, and that's it. Because it makes it feel a little bit more alive in that sense. Cause like real world cities, you know, if you go to a big city or you know, big cities are cultural gatherings basically, right? Because there's so much history in a city. There's new buildings, old buildings. There's different styles of buildings. Um, because of all the people that live in it. Oh no, those guys are back. I do not like that. That's kind of like my way of thinking, I guess. I love it. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, so I was just kind of doing that right now with the villages. I was testing out the pod racer. It's so fast. Like I got from one place to the other really quickly. Like I think the only thing that's actually stopping me from going extremely fast is like the terrain, like the obstacles on the way from one point to the other, like the trees and the rocks. But oh my god, it's so fast. And like in the enemies, of course, because there's so many of those enemies that explode. So I was trying to avoid them because I don't want my vehicle to explode halfway through. Uh, you know, through my journey. But yeah, as well, like the Ninjago village right now, I don't have much going on here, but I did like a little sushi bar. This is actually inspired by a real world Lego build. So if you look it up online, there's a set called Restaurants of the World Japan, and I took inspiration from that to build this, and then this little back terrace. I gotta say, I stole the idea from my friend Yaeli. She made this in her world, and I loved it so much that I built it as well in my world. I actually built one of these in her world, so that's why I stole the idea. Cause when I built this in her world, she built this in her world, and I was like, that looks so good. That looks great. So yeah, I guess we complemented each other with our builds, uh, and that's what it is, and I love it. And yeah, so like I did this little modern, like futuristic bar area, and then I made a like a guest house. This is also a guest house for for my guests to come here and rest. And you know I did also do some little crops down here which look fantastic. So it's been growing. I guess this one does kind of keep adhere to the Ninjago style, kind of, I guess. But I'm still using other pieces, like that's from Tomato, and a lot of this is from like the Halloween set, and this is from Daily Bugle. So I'm still kind of, even though it is Ninjago style, I guess, it's still using other things that normally would not be Ninjago, Star Wars and Daft Punk over here. So yeah. Yeah, I'm still kind of doing that. I guess I'm gonna go farm a bit of materials, because I actually need the Kasu stone thing. I understand. Nice, nice. I'm not much of a builder. I'm more of a explorer and grinder. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, because I think everyone has like a different style of gameplay, and that's what makes like the Lego community pretty cool, because when you get together with friends, you always have like the builder, the gatherer, the hunter. Some people just love the you know the combat aspect of the game, which is my least favorite part of it, actually. um, I don't mind this thing that I'm doing right now. Like, I don't mind grinding up resources, um, but I do find it very repetitive and a bit boring, the combat of it. So all of this Ninjago focused, I mean combat focused challenges, to me they're just boring and repetitive. I'm done with those, because it's always like, defeat this monster, defeat this other monster, throw the little balls into the portal, and on and on and on. And it's just, it kind of gets repetitive very quickly. And it's just like, nah, I'm not, I don't like that. But that's what's cool about the Lego community, because everyone can enjoy the game in a different way. I'm just trying to get the stone. Like, see, like these little flags. I hate these. These are like so dumb. I feel like this could have been like a cool like parkour challenge or something, like a race. But instead it's just kind of like touch the little flags that are just there and open the chest. Like, it doesn't feel like challenging at all. Like it's just there. It's just like touch the flags. Unknowable energy is tiresome, like finding wood crystals. It is very tiring. Oh no. I'm not finding that. A noble energy is probably the least amount of resources that I have. I don't have, I think I have like 50 of those. I've been grinding this week a little bit of that because I was missing some of it, but man, it like I get so bored grinding for unknowable energy because the only way to get it is like those chaos challenges, which are just so repetitive. So at some point I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this. For the Kraken challenges, when the Kraken was in, oh my god, that was like so slow for me to be able to even do the Kraken thing because I didn't have any unknowable energy. Like I had like 20 of them and the Kraken would take like 15. Like it was so expensive and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, the dragon is still there? Oh no. They don't give enough. Right, and I agree. Yeah, they don't give enough. I think that they could have solved that problem by adding like other types of challenges or other types of activities that don't involve combat to be able to get those resources. Because not everyone likes, you know, grinding up enemies and fighting and fighting and fighting. Like it would be nice if we could just get some of that stuff by doing other things. Maybe like a puzzle challenge or I don't know, like something to make players that don't like combat, you know, get motivated to grind those resources in another way. Oh, it's a green lightning. And on top of that, to build a village on Ninjago, you need 40 unknowable energy. Oh my god, yeah, no, I did that quest where you need to build it, and I was like, okay, because I hadn't built a village on Ninjago until there was that quest that asks, players to build one. And when I started leveling it up, I was just like, what? Yeah, it takes so much noble energy. It's crazy. Oh. I'm just looking for those rocks, but I can't find them. Oh, there's some here. Oh no, that was granite. Yeah. Yeah, no, they definitely ask too much with those villages. And like the reason why I didn't build anything on Ninjago is because these enemies break everything. Um, so I started a village on top of a rock, and they would still spawn inside the village, and like I had to destroy that village. So the village that I built was like right under the monastery, and it would still get some enemies in there. So I didn't really do much in there because they just keep breaking everything. So they need to fix their the way that enemies are spawning, because at least in my world, I know for sure some enemies are spawning inside my villages, even in the mainland. And like it's starting to get to the point that I'm not very motivated on building like any structures or villages, because they're destroying my stuff. So like why even spend time, building if it's gonna get broken. Like sometimes they would even break things as I'm actually building it. So it's like I'm not even done building and they're already breaking them. So that's why I haven't been doing much building lately. And we're right now with the new vehicle parts and mechanics and all that. Um, I've been very happy about it because they're very cool. They're very interesting. The new vehicle parts and all that. Apparently today they actually added a little bit extra things to make building vehicles even better, which is pretty cool. And I think they actually made some improvements to building as well, which is a welcome addition, of course. But I would really love for them to chill down with the enemies spawning inside my villages. Or even near my villages, because sometimes those golems or whatever spawn really, really close to my villages, and then they start destroying them. because they get too close. So I really want all of that to, you know, to get fixed. And that's another reason why I've been enjoying combat less and less. Because instead of enemies being fun, to me they're more like party poopers because they're spoiling, like they're destroying my villages. Like they're spoiling the fun for me. Because I like having fun building, and then now I can't even build because of them. Still not enough. True, that's very understandable. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but they actually sent out like a Reddit post, uh, sort of acknowledging the fact that there are many issues to the game, as well as gameplay issues, not only like bug related issues, but as well as, you know, things related to gameplay like exploring, rewarding players, things to do, etc. And they're supposed to be addressing that soon. So they are trying, they are working on it. So I do hope that some of these complaints that I'm having right now, you know, get addressed, because definitely they need to keep a little bit of more balance to the game. Because ever since the Storm King, I feel like everything has been focused on combat. And as much as I do enjoy combat every now and then, I I I enjoy building more. I enjoy the kind of like the farming aspect. I enjoy kind of like the exploring aspect, mining, you know, gathering resources. I do love that part, um, more than actually fighting enemies. You know, every single minute, because you can't even walk a little like 10 meters without fighting anything. So they do really need to focus on trying to keep a little bit of balance on that, you know, trying to make the game fun for everyone and have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's been heavily focused on combat, especially the Ninjago stuff. Like there's basically not much exploration going on the Ninjago Island, because it's almost bare bones if you think about it. It's very beautiful and everything, but there's barely any like cool places to explore or anything, because everything is in those little challenges things. And And then you have to go to those challenge things, and everything is just kill the monster, kill the other monster, kill the other monster. Like, I would have loved to see some caves in Ninjago. Like, what happened to the caves? Like, that would have been cool to see like caves and then go inside the caves and mine some resources in there. Maybe find some cool new treasures. Like, all of that was lost with a Ninjago update. Like, instead of adding more, it feels like they were like subtracting things from the game. Ow. Oh, on the bug, an update came out. Have you saw it? On the bug fixes. Yeah. Today's update fixed a lot of bugs, which I'm happy for that. And they also added quality of life improvements for the game. So not only did they fix some stuff, they actually improved things with the way building works and with the way vehicle channels work. So that's pretty good. Yeah, they actually have been doing a pretty good job lately with that kind of stuff. So I can't really bash them that much for that, because yeah, they were terrible with that kind of stuff, and I think they are realizing that players are not happy with that stuff, and that they are losing players because of it. So it's about time, right? It's about time they put on their little working pants and start, actually doing things for the game to fix the issues and improve things where it needs improvement. You always have to fight and then they destroy the builds. I agree. That's another complaint I have. Like, why even, like, I don't know. It's so weird. They designed these little fighting arenas or whatever, where there's like these little builds. If they knew that the enemies were gonna destroy them, I don't know. I feel like maybe those areas, like these little cute little houses like this one, like, I feel that we shouldn't be able to destroy it, or at least the enemies shouldn't be able to destroy it. You know what I mean? Like, look at that. Oh my god, see? Yeah, no, that's weird. It's just like, why did they design something to get completely leveled by these enemies? see, like, and then eventually this house will not be here because if I keep coming here, you know, that enemy is just gonna keep destroying everything. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, by the time the, like, whatever, like, in a few more updates, our Ninjago Islands will all be bare. With nothing but, you know, grass, because everything's gonna be destroyed by these monsters. Like, even the dragons are crazy because the dragons destroy so much of the environment. I agree, right? Yeah. And then, like, everyone, like, I've seen a lot of people asking, hey, at least we should be able to repair those builds if they give us the actual pieces to repair them. And then they gave us the Rayamura Lego pass. But if you go... Okay, so that's a paid build. So not everyone's gonna be able to pay it. But let's say I did pay for it. Okay, cool. But they only gave me one piece of each thing. So how am I even supposed to fix those builds? Like this thing, for example. There's only one window with the orange wall. There's no other size for this. And then, okay, the orange wall. There's only one. There's no other size for the orange wall. So how are we supposed to even fix the builds when the Lego pass doesn't even contain the pieces that we need to fix the builds? It's just so weird. And like, people were asking for that stuff, you know? Like, okay, if the enemies destroy the little builds around the island, at least let us fix it. But give us the pieces to do so. And then they finally gave us the Rayamura set to fix those builds. But they only gave us one size and one color for each size. It's weird. It's so weird. Like, how I'm not gonna be able to fix anything with that. It's crazy. I know, it's just so crazy. It's like weird. I don't know. Like, they keep doing these things with the sets. Like, I feel they should really start making these sets full sets. Like, you know, give us all the sizes. Like, if you're gonna give me that orange wall, alright, give me the orange wall, but give me all the sizes for the orange wall. You're gonna give me the blue floor, give me all the sizes for the blue floor. people want to build cool things with those pieces, but it's really hard to do so when you barely have any options. You know, some of the best games are the ones that actually offer options, and this game feels like every update they keep taking options away instead of giving us more options, you know, to let us choose how we want to play. Oh. Like, if you think about it, like they used to, well, people used to be able to kill the dragon with the jump pad. I used to do that, and I think I was having so much fun doing that. And then they patched it, and because they patched it, then I stopped killing the dragon, because I'm not a very good fighter against the dragon. So it's really hard for me to do so, uh, you know, gathering those scales. So to me, that was like an option, like a way to get those scales, uh, you know, in a easier, smarter way than actually just going head to head with the dragon. Instead of like punishing players for playing their way, I should get rewarded for being, you know, hey, that person was smart enough to take down a dragon without actually fighting it. Like, I feel they should not take away those things. I don't even know what to do here. Alright, I'm full. You know, even vehicles right now feel like I love the vehicles, but I feel like vehicles should be able to damage enemies. Like if you were like on a car and you run over like an enemy, you should be able to like damage it. So that would actually motivate players to build vehicles, or maybe like some sort of weird contraption thing, uh, to be able to kill enemies that way. And that would be much fun as well, because that actually kind of like incites players to build things. It also incites creativity, and it's also like a smarter way of doing combat. Like instead of going head to head with the enemies, you can actually maybe build like a weird contraption thing with the vehicles, or like a machine thing, and like, you know, be able to get away with it, you know, that way. Like there's like this game, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where you can actually build whatever you want. And like I've seen videos online, you know, players are building some crazy contraptions to take down enemies, like some of the toughest enemies in the game, with you know, with their builds, instead of, you know, going head to head against the enemies. And I think that's really smart. as like a really smart way to play. But also like it just gives players options. Like you can head, you know, against an enemy head to head, or just kind of do it the other way, and everyone will have fun because everyone has a different playstyle. I'll be back. I'm getting off work. All right, don't worry. Get home safe. Steel sword. The vault? No. Okay. Dice... Customize. Oh. Hover brick. Oh. Me los puso para todos. Hide controls, show controls. Órale. Exit. Uf. Ok, eso me gusta. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate Lego Fortnite Odyssey? Strongly like. Hi, what's new? Hey, Rollathon, how are you? I almost missed the live event earlier. Oh no. So I read that even though even though Fortnite said that you needed to attend the event with friends, they still gave the rewards to people that didn't have any friends and then just attended the event. So I hope that you got your reward. Did you enjoy it though? Did you enjoy the event? Okay, so what's new? They added this cool new feature for the vehicles. Oh, I parted with my alt, then alt just AFK. So this is the new feature. So you know you know vehicles, right? And the channels. So we all know that by now. So, but the new thing that you can do now, let's say this thruster over here, it's on the purple arrow channel, right? So it's on this one. But now what I can do is that I can actually click customize, and there's these little symbols over here that you can choose. So I can say, oh, that's the forward thruster. So now I have that, right? And it does it for all the forward thrusters on the vehicle. So now that I customized it right now to that icon, if I go to this one, it will already have that icon already. So you don't have to do it to all of them. You can just do it to one of them, and then that's all you need to do. So another one would be the hover bricks, right? So this is the hover brick. So that's on channel 5. But if I click customize, I can be like, oh, this is the hover brick. So I can put the little icon over here. And there you have it. So now if I go to the other hover brick, it will already have that icon, which is pretty cool. So now when you ride your vehicle, you will only be shown the channels that you are using instead of all of them, but you will also be shown the icons instead of the channel numbers. So if you look at the interface over here, you can already tell it says, LB, the LB button will activate the hover brick instead of, channel 5, because if you have a friend join you and you tell your friend, hey, you can drive it if you want, they'll be like, yeah, what is channel 5? Because they wouldn't know that channel 5 would be the hover brick. But now it's easier because now they know that the button that they press for the hover brick would be LB or whatever their console is. Uh, and that same thing goes for with the forward thruster. See, now it says right trigger for me, forward thruster. So I like that. I think that's pretty smart. I think that's a like a really cool way of sharing builds. I feel like this helps a lot for um, tutorials. So like if I'm doing a tutorial on this ship, now I can also like do this, right? And then whenever you're using the ship, I don't even know What is this? Oh, that's wrong. Why is this activated? Is it the other one? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, now when I'm using the ship, it will only show me the channels that I'm using. But the channels as well will have the icons indicating what they are actually activating. Instead of being like, I don't even know what channel 5 is, you can already know channel 5 is the hover brick because it has the symbol on it. So now I can just do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Your pod racer looks so good. Thank you. Yes, I will be making a tutorial on this. It's so fast. So fast. It really is. I'm really proud of it. I really am proud of it. This was like the first version, and then I did some fixing on it, and then I did this and it looks weird. So then I decided to make it again and kind of fix those little mistakes, and now it looks much cleaner, and yeah, I really do like it. Yeah, it's so good. um they also did some bug fixes for some things and stuff, but I want to talk about the improvements because they added a way. Hold on. They said snapping uh, is much improved. So they said something like you can now snap corner pieces to the floor. Oh, there you go. Yeah, to do layouts much faster. Okay, so this one doesn't have a support, so it's not letting me, but you can do this. So if I do, let's say this is my layout for the floor, right? So, oh yeah, I'm building a little house, la la la. Okay. This would be like a way for you to do corner pieces, because now you can snap as long as it has a support underneath, of course, because it still says needs support. But I like this. Yeah, definitely this is nice. uh they said they also improved the way you add roofs. So they said something about the gables snapping better. Okay, that's strange. To me, that's not how the roof goes. Okay, so it would go like this, I guess. Yeah, it did snap much better, I guess. And then, yeah, I don't know, like it it feels kind of like how it was. But maybe they did something, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. They said something about improving how the roofs work. To me, this feels like it used to be, but I guess that's okay. Like I think this is what happens when you were building a roof. This part, this little white part should be aligned to the wall, and I think not all of the roofs were doing that, and sometimes you would have to like manually like nudge it, and for players that are just learning how to do roofs, I think that was like the hardest part, kind of guessing how the roofs actually go on top of your build. So I think what they actually did was make it easier for players that are just learning how to build, um, which is much appreciated because, um, you know, I've been watching plenty of streams along, all of this time that we've been playing Lego. And I've noticed that the common mistake that everyone makes is with the roofs. Like, including myself, when I was learning how to build in this game, I used to have so much trouble understanding how the roofs would work and how you would build them. And yeah, I think that's the hardest part. Uh, like the biggest learning curve in the game is roofs. And they made it easier. So I know this doesn't show justice to what they're trying to do here or tell us with the roofs. But yeah, they did something to improve it. I do enjoy the new snapping corner thing feature. And they also said that they made snapping points like easier. So you can tell, see, one, two, and three. So you see those little dots? There's three dots. So I think what they actually meant was that there's some pieces that have so many snapping points that it gets crazy. I can think about the Daily Bugle. These pieces were a nightmare to snap. So let's say um, this is for the roof. So let's say I'm doing this. Oh yeah. They used to have like 15 snapping points for some reason. Now it only has one. Oh yeah. No, they so what they did here is they actually reduced the number of snapping points instead of making more of them, which makes building much easier. Yeah, one, two, three. Oh, that's fantastic. See, like that's easy. That's easy. I like this. No more crazy like 15-point snapping pieces. That is so much better. Oh no, so if I wanna purposely just nudge one stud, is that possible? Yeah, you can still do that. You can still do that. Like, that's, it's snapping right there, but if you still wanna nudge it, you can still nudge it. So, there you go. I nudged it one stud. And like, I'm snapping to this, but I can still do this. Yeah, you can. Yeah, see, you can still nudge it. It's okay. You can still nudge it upwards as well. But it does make building much easier. And they said something about curved walls as well. So um, I think the lighthouse would be a great example, uh, where there's this curved wall, and then they said that the stairs would actually snap to the curve. That's wrong. So I guess they didn't do it right, or am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong here? Okay, that's weird. Should it be another wall? This is pretty strange. Well, the patch notes say that curved walls and curved stairs now snap to each other to make it easier to build. But I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or like, I don't know. I'm not understanding what what they were talking about. But okay. I appreciate that they took off some snapping points for these pieces at least, because it was a real nightmare to place these little border things, because they used to have so many snapping points. Uh, yeah, I think they did optimize the building, the snapping at least. Oh, right. And they said that so interior walls are not on the wall section anymore. So all of these are exterior walls. If I want to go to the interior section, it says walls, stairs. I don't see that. I'm not seeing that. Is it because I'm not filtering by set? All right, let me see. Cabin. Interior. This looks the same as it used to be. I don't understand. They said that the interior section of the walls would be on a separate tab, but it's not. So maybe they intended to do that, but they didn't do it. Yeah, I'm not understanding that. But yeah, they said that the interior walls and interior pillars would be on a separate tab. Oh yeah, that it says interior pillars. That was not there. But the interior walls, like that was always there. So that's weird. That's so weird how they're phrasing that on their update patch note thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I came here to the sandbox world, because I wanted to check out, you know, that. Like I wanted to check out whatever they were talking about. Because because I feel like some creators out there like to post, you know, a video talking about the patch notes, but then they don't really, I don't see them actually verifying that that the patch notes are correct. So I like to do that myself. Like I like to verify that whatever the patch notes are saying, you know, is correct, that it's actually working, and you know that they're not actually lying to us, because sometimes they do that. Sometimes they say we fixed the bus station renaming, and then you go to your bus station, you try to rename it, and oh no, it's still broken. So that's why I'm always verifying that everything is according to whatever they say that it's supposed to be. Um, so I guess for these patch notes, I would say that yeah, they did what they said that they did. And about the curved walls, like I can't say for sure if it's not working because of like a user error, like if it's me that I'm doing it wrong, or it's definitely not working. So I can't really speak about this cuz yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Uh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I love this little pod racer. It's so good. Super fast. And I do want to like put out a tutorial for this, because I know everyone's doing these right now. Um, I feel like some of them are like super extremely complicated, and I don't know. I have a feeling mine is is not as complex as other pod racers that I've seen out there. Um, like I feel the level for building this would be like intermediate. Like it's not beginner friendly, but it's also not like you don't need to be super advanced builder to do it. I think if you're just like a regular avid builder, I think it's easy to build within you know what we know about building. But yeah, like it's so fast that sometimes it just kind of like lags because it's not loading the next zone fast enough. Like it's lagging. Like look at that. Look at how every like the how the zones are are loading. The zones are loading so slow because I'm approaching the zones so fast with the racer. It's really that fast. It's so good. It's my new favorite vehicle by far. Like this lag thing that's happening, it's because of that. And I've done like extreme testing with it, so it can take a hit or two before breaking. It's not indestructible because it can break, but it's not so flimsy that it will that it will get destroyed on the first crash. So it can take a hit for sure. Is the hover height adjustable? No, sadly it is not. I wish we could do that as well. Like I wish there was like a, level 1, 2 or 3 for the hover height. Yeah, I've read online some comments, people talking about that they wish that the hover uh would be a little bit higher, or that we were able to adjust it to a little bit higher. Um, what I've noticed is that it depends on your build. So if you look at this, how it's hovering above ground compared to like this little tiny craft over here. Like I feel like they're about the same, right? About the same. But if you make a super huge craft, it will actually like sink. Like it will keep the build floating, but it will sink. So in Alberto's world, uh we made like Yaeli and I built the Dragoncraft cruiser. We built this prefab on the water, and then we took out the balloons and we added the hover bricks to make it, float above water. But it's not hovering above water. It's actually like it actually looks like it's floating on the water because it's so heavy that it's pushing the bricks down, but the bricks are not so like flimsy that they're not holding the weight. They're actually holding the weight quite fine. So it actually works really nice for a build like this. If you want to be able to make a giant boat on the water and not have to use balloons. This the hover bricks work pretty good for that. But I agree. I think maybe we should be able to, grab the tool and be like, hey, I want this to be, you know, level 2 height or level 3 height, you know, just to make it a little bit, you know, just so we have options. Just like I was saying before, more options, the better we can enjoy the game. And, the more options we have for that, vehicles will be much better because of it. Um, oh, they did also listen to players like myself. I'm not taking credit for this because I'm not saying, "Oh, because I said it, they did it." No. I think a lot of players were complaining about this. Not only myself, I think this was a common complaint among everyone in the community. But now you can do is craft a lightsaber, whatever saber you want. And now the material that you're using actually affects the stats for the weapon. So if you look at the stats over there, it says honed steel will add durability plus 80. Honed steel, epic honed steel would add plus 70. Rare honed steel plus 60. If you use copper, it will add plus 10 durability plus 1 speed. Gold bars will actually now add another extra rune slot, which is fantastic because we used to only have 2 rune slots for the sabers. Now we can have 3. And iron bars will add plus 16 durability. So I think the best way to do this would be gold bars would add plus 10 durability and an extra rune slot. So I would go this way with the gold. Right? And now, because I have another rune slot. Oh, yeah, and the hilt color also changes. It's not visual here, but you can visually see it on the UI. So that's pretty cool as well. But yeah, there you go. So now I can add, I don't know, let's say luck on it, so you can get extra crystals if you're farming with your saber. And then you can add like damage, because that one's pretty good for farming. And then sapping, because, well, I like sapping, but you can now use 3 runes on this, which is pretty cool. And that was a complaint about the saber crafting, because you would be able to choose your color, but then you would be able to choose the material for this, but it would make no difference at all which one you would choose. And now it works. Now it's nicer. So let's make a copper one. So now the copper one should look like copper on the UI. No, kind of looks golden as well. That is so strange. All right, let's make another one. Let's make this steel. The steel looks golden as well. Maybe that's bugged or something? I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Why is it showing me the golden hilt on all of them? And then visually on my hand, the hilt looks the same on all of them. Right? It's not. Oh no, it does. Look at the copper one. The green one is the gold one. So that's gold. The green one, the red one has copper. And then this one has steel. Oh, that's cool. All right. But the color change is so slight. You can barely see it. Oh, nice. This iron increased the durability. I remember it used to say Dura 20, but now your gold's Dura is 30. Sapping is always my choice. It's actually extra damage. If I only have one slot, I'll always go sapping instead of damage 3. Holy shit though, the steel hilt lightsaber has 100 durability. Yeah, it's crazy. I'd see a blue one. Yeah, so if you used honed steel, legendary honed steel, you get plus 80. So yeah, you're right, 100 durability. And then it goes down. It goes down from there, because then you get 70, 60. Um, for copper, you get 10, but you get an increase of speed by 1. I guess it's not the best one. I don't think I don't think speed is worth it. Lightsabers are already quite fast in my opinion. But you know, I guess this is a good option when you're starting the game, and probably this is the easiest resource you can get at the beginning. So I guess for like new worlds, this is okay. Gold. Gold is a great option, not for the durability, but for the extra rune slot. So so I think, in my opinion, that's what I would be choosing all the time. And then just regular iron bars give you plus 16. So I think iron bars and copper bars are probably like the worst ones to make your saber. But if you think about new players and new worlds, maybe this is a good option when you're starting out. Because probably you're not going to have access to the steel or the gold bars as easy as you would with the copper or iron bars. So that's a good option for beginning the game. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Like it's not expensive to make a lightsaber. So that's what I was saying about options. See, that's crazy cuz sometimes they do give options to players, but then sometimes they don't. So this is a good way. This is a good way. Is recycling still random? Sometimes I get kyber and sometimes metal. Huh. Well, I didn't read anything about them being like fixing the recycling. This one gave me both the bar and the kyber. Okay. The bar and the kyber. Okay. The bar and the kyber. That's crazy. It's giving me all of them back, but these are new. So what about this one that's already used? It only gave me a kyber crystal. So the used one gave me the crystal, but it didn't give me the bar. Interesting. All right. I think I can try to use it a little bit more and see what happens. Let me pull out some enemies. What shall we do? Yeah, like what is easy but at the same time, you know, something that will take durability. Like bone wolves. Okay, that did barely took any durability. So maybe like another enemy. I don't know, like a golem. It is taking durability a little bit slower. Why? What? Why is there like a little symbol? No, I think you haven't used the lightsaber at all. It'll return all. Half the time, my used lightsaber only gave back the metal. I was gonna say not the wolves because they stun you. Spire enemies have a lot of HP maybe? Spire enemies? Well, I took a little bit of durability, so could this count as something that is not new? Like, let's say this is not new anymore, right? So the last one gave me the Kyber crystal. This one gave me both. This one gave me the crystal and the bar, the metal bar, the gold bar. So do you think it depends on like how much durability it has taken? Like, let's say if it's almost empty, would that decrease the chance of giving the Kyber crystal back and then just give us the metal bar? But if it's a little bit higher on the health bar, it will give you like the Kyber crystal or both the metal bar and the Kyber crystal. To me it feels like that. It feels like the higher durability the weapon has, the more chances it has of giving you the like both resources. But if it's lower durability, then the lower the chance of getting back your crystal, and maybe it'll only give you the bar. To me, that's what makes sense anyway. But I think I'll be keeping an eye on that for sure. Because you're right. And then I think I can confirm what you were saying the other day about the legacy sabers not being able to get recycled. Like the ones that we already had on us before the update. Because I was not able to recycle them. But then I took it to the Klombo, and Klombo would not eat it. Klombo would not eat it because they used to be mythical weapons, and Klombo would not eat those weapons because they were unique. Klombo will eat mythical weapons, but just not the sabers. But the ones that we had, they were not. They were turned into regular weapons. They were not mythical anymore. Yet the Klombo would not eat them. Uh, and I have not tried giving Klombo a crafted lightsaber. So maybe I should try that next. Give Klombo a crafted lightsaber. But I think I would have to do that in my world and not in the sandbox world. because like I feel it does not like on Sandbox we're not gonna be able to see if it really is that with the legacy and lightsabers. Uh, but yeah, what I've been doing with my legacy lightsabers is decorate around my villages with them because since we cannot recycle them and I cannot give them to Klombo, the only other option is to just let them, you know, break. And I feel bad. I feel bad about them because they were the first ones, like right? They were the OG lightsabers. So I think yeah, I think I'll be keeping those as a collectible, and just kind of like keep using the crafted ones as like the disposable ones, I guess. Cause yeah, I don't want to dispose of the ones that I already have, the OG ones. A few days ago I tested. It's pretty much random. With 40% it gave metal, 33% gave kyber, and then 25% it gave metal. Then 5% it gave metal once, then kyber the next time. So it's random. Huh. Interesting. But do you think maybe like the high, like I don't know, like I feel like the higher the durability would still increase the chance of that randomness to be kyber crystal and metal. My problem with lightsabers though is that the kyber is rare. I only have a 2 white 8-star kyber. If I prefer this, I can make it my main weapon because it took me days just to farm 2 of them. Hmm. It is weird how the colors are spawning in each world. Because in Yaeli's world, like I've been finding so many of the yellow kyber crystals. But in my world, like I only have like 2 of them, I think. 2 of the legendary kyber crystals. But then like in her world there's like I've been farming and I've been finding so many yellow legendary kyber crystals, which is weird. It's like why is that? I don't understand. If I can guarantee recycling back 1 kyber, I wouldn't mind that, but because it's random, I cannot make it my main weapon unless I can farm more 8-star kybers. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. If we could at least get a, like you say, like a guarantee that we're gonna get back some kyber crystals. I'm gonna put this back here. But you're right. The oh no. Gonna have to turn this around. But yeah, like I don't know. Like it is random, I guess. It is random, and I think it should not be that random because in the end, okay, there you go. In the end, we are still gonna use them. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. It's almost 5 a.m. for me, which is crazy because it's about time for me to wake up. But I was not sleepy because I fell asleep so early today. But that's cool, I guess. The new update, they actually sort of listen to players' complaints about um, savers and this, the metal. The metal being used for them. Yeah, this was my main complaint as well. Like I just want to be able to have an extra rune slot, so using gold would make sense to have an extra rune slot since that's how all the weapons work. Like even the tools, like right now I'm using this. So like yeah. Durability. I noticed the speeder now has 5 a.m. Oh no. I noticed the speeder now has copper and gold pieces. I wonder can it take brute golem ranker hits? The speeder. Oh, you're talking about the deluxe one, like the last one, the one that they gave us. Um, it's still not very durable against those enemies. Um, oh no. Durability, destruction, and I think the illumination rune is still bugged. Whenever they added the fire spinjitzu, they broke the illumination rune. So the illumination rune is not working correctly. And someone told me, but why do you care if you can just have illumination with your spinjitzu? Well, I care because I don't want to go into my inventory and change my spinjitzu every time I want to turn on and off, illumination. And the way that I do it, or that I prefer doing it, is adding illumination to my tool. Because it's exactly when I need it, because I'm either mining in a cave or I'm building. And sometimes I just don't want the illumination on, so that the easy way to turn it off is just to switch to another tool that does not have it. Yeah, illumination is broken. It's still broken. Oh yeah, illumination room broken. How long is it broken now? It's been broken for a bit now, since the fire spinjitsu, so maybe like about a month. And I don't think anyone's been reporting on it, so that's why they haven't fixed it. Like maybe I should place a report on it, but it feels like that's not gonna be their priority right now because like it's not important because not everyone uses that. Like I barely see anyone using the illumination rune, but I love the illumination rune. I think it's probably like the best way to have illumination because it's just so easy to turn on and off the lights instead of going into your inventory and switching your illuminator or your spinjitzu or whatever it is, and equipping, unequipping, and all that. It's just so much easier to do this. Just switch to the weapon and there you go. On, off, on, off. Like it's just easier. And like the way I do it is I do it on a tool. So you're not really wasting any rune space on the weapons that actually matter. Because of course you need those runes, damage runes and sapping runes and whatnot on your weapons. But you don't need illumination on a weapon. You need illumination on your pickaxe or an axe for mining. You're in the cave. It's just easier to have illumination on your pickaxe. I saw it reported twice on Reddit. Maybe it needs to get reported on their Discord. Like they have so many channels. Like maybe that's why they also don't get to all of the bugs cuz it's crazy to keep up with all the channels and see if they're reporting on Discord or on Reddit or on they have a Trello, right? So I don't even know what Trello is. So about that vehicle you said about taking hits, I guess we can try it. Hold on. I'm just gonna go a little bit further away. All right, where is the codex? You said against a brute? Was that correct? A brute. Let me see. Let's try like a, what is it? Like a sand brute? Would that work? And we're talking about this one, right? Because it uses gold. I don't think it's gonna survive, honestly. Because it's still using some of the pieces that actually break. See, like it's using the granite and wooden foundations. And then the thrusters themselves are not very strong. That's using granite. This is using iron, so that's pretty strong. So it might not destroy the golden parts or the iron, but it will still destroy that little flimsy wooden foundation, which in turn would make your ship maybe, you know, it will hinder your ship for sure. I think it's a strong enough ship for, you know, traversing, you know, places like the desert where there's all these like trees and rocks and stuff. But I don't think it could withstand a brute or even one of those explodey guys, whatever they're called. So if you have one of those explodey guys get close to your vehicle, it'll probably blow it up. Here, come on over. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it destroyed the parts that I said it would destroy. It destroyed it destroyed the hover bricks. So it destroyed the hover bricks. It destroyed part of the foundation on the bottom. And it definitely destroyed the driving seat, some of the passenger seats, like one of them. It destroyed the thrusters. So, yeah, nah, like yeah. Yeah, like even if you make your vehicle yourself with the strongest pieces, you still need to use like the thrusters and the hover bricks if you want, or the wheels. And those pieces are strong but not strong enough to withstand any of this. So even if you make your own custom vehicle and try to make it as strong as possible, uh, you know, there's still a chance it's still gonna get destroyed. These explodey guys, let's see. Well, it doesn't seem like it damaged the vehicle as much as I thought it would. Yeah, it just kind of makes the vehicle take a bit of damage, but it's not taking pieces out. So they're not that strong, but they might be strong enough to destroy like wooden pieces or whatever. Even the balance beater has copper floor pieces. No, I mean if the copper or gold itself is strong, we only use those pieces to stack up and build a custom vehicle. Yeah, like I said, like, yeah, you can still build like your own custom copper pieces or whatever. Where is this? This one. Like with these golden ore. Yeah, these are good. Or copper. Yeah, I guess you can use the copper one because it's, I guess, cheaper. But well, like I said, you're still, you know, kind of forced to use these thrusters. Like no matter which thruster you're using, and you're still forced to use the either the hover brick or the wheels. Where are the wheels? Even the balloons. And definitely balloons, wheels, hover bricks, and thrusters cannot withstand like a large amount of damage. They might withstand a little bit of like, you know, damage here and there with against like a tree or a rock. But I don't think it could withstand like a brute or even one of these explodey guys. Let's see. The explodey guys are strong, but I guess they're not as strong. A brute will definitely take out this. And it doesn't matter if you like cover your your thrusters with those pieces, because the damage, the range of the attack will still go through. I know that for sure because like I've seen builds where you know you can do that. Let's say I'm gonna put like a little hover brick here. Need supporting piece. What? Alright. Yeah, let's say I'm gonna like cover these golden pieces. There you go. So everything is blocked. Did it break? I'm not even sure. Oh, there you go. That. Well, I kind of protected it a little bit. So it took one hit. Then the second hit definitely broke it. So I guess there's a way to kind of like make it a little bit, um, a little bit tough. Like maybe like making a tank. So if you're using like if you're making a tank or something, maybe that's a good way to protect those pieces. I feel like it all comes down to the design of your vehicle, right? Kind of like how I was talking about the speed of the wheels against hover bricks. Technically, the wheels are faster than the hover bricks, but then if you take on account like the vehicle design and like if you're using it in a real survival world, then you have to take on the fact that you're gonna be traversing, the land with enemies and stuff. So then maybe wheels are might not be the best way to go about it, or the fastest way. Like in my opinion and my experience, now that we have the hover bricks are way much better than the wheels, and even faster, even though objectively the wheels are faster than the bricks. If you go on a straight line on a flat surface, yeah, if you go on a straight line on a flat surface, the wheels are so much faster than the hover bricks. But I was testing this out, like this speeder, on my survival world. And there is absolutely no way that a vehicle with wheels would get to the would travel the distance that I did in my survival world at the speed that I was traveling at with this vehicle. And it's because of the design, like the way that I designed this. So it all comes down to the design of your vehicles. There's no like right or wrong, or this is faster than the other. It's just how people design their things. So like if you're designing a vehicle with wheels, it's probably going to be really fast as long as your design is optimized for speed. If you're designing a vehicle without wheels and you're using hover bricks, same, right? So you can actually make a very slow vehicle with hover bricks or a very fast one, just depending on how you're designing your vehicle. And like, see how fast I went from this point back and forth all the way to this point. That's 600 meters, and I did it in less than a minute, probably. Which I don't think I can do that amount of time with with like a vehicle with wheels. Given the fact that there's like rocks and trees and the terrain, and this is sandbox. Like if you're doing this in survival, you're definitely gonna be dodging some enemies like brutes or those explodey guys, because you don't want your vehicle to get damaged, especially in survival. Um, so yeah, I guess it just depends, and I guess there is a way to protect those thrusters to a certain point. I mean, not invincible. They're not invincible. Not like even if you design like the strongest vehicle, I think it still can break. But you can design it to withstand a few hits for sure. I don't know. As what time is it? 5:20. It makes no point of me going to sleep now. Have I unlocked something just for hanging out? Level 35? Level 8, level 10. Oh, I want the skin. Builds, no fill. Oh, it's okay. As long as it can take 1 or 2 hits, that'll buy me enough time to run away. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, at least that. A chance to survive. Bye. Thanks for streaming. Okay, you're leaving. Yeah, have a good day or night. I'm not sure. I thought you were going off. Oh no. It makes no sense for me to go to sleep now. It's almost my wake up time. So I have like 20 minutes before I leave. I have to go take out my dog. I have to walk her. Going to the park. Oh, what is this? What is that line? What are those beacons? What is that? Am I gonna get shot? Sprite services. Do I need to put it here like the like that season? What do I do? What is this? What? No, I don't get it. Oh my god. Creates a fiery burst. Equip. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so I have one in my bag. What does this do? What? Oh, it puts it on my back. I get what it's doing. So you can switch them up. A key. Oh. Oh. Jeez. What does that sound? Is there a key? Oh. I'm gonna die, right? What are all these sprites doing? I'm confused. So many types. Yeah, I'm confused too. I'm not sure. I'm confused as well.
Oye, mi niña, mi bichita, como te espetó, como te espetó. Quiero ir al baño. Ay, voy.
What is this? Extraction site. What do I do here? Throw. Call extraction. What is going on? Oh. Extract equipped sprite. Oh. It's the equipped one. Find the sprite to extract. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, I need to play more. You need to like catch them. It's kind of like Pokemon. I'm not gonna make it. Oh. Turn to lobby. Equip a sprite. So you can change your sprites after each match. Oh yeah, you have your collection over here. I think I should have put the other one in the box. Because I only have this one, the earth. So I didn't know. You need to put in the box the one that you have in your back. So I think I should have put the fire one, because I already have this one. That's crazy. Oh, what? Oh, this skin. So you can change the skin? Because I got the earth sprite. Oh, that's crazy. So, ooh, if you have the battle pass, you get this skin. And I already unlocked the earth sprite because I did the extraction for it. So you need to get all of them to unlock all the styles. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Oh, there's so many customization options. Oh, that's cool. Ah, too bad you can't have this on Lego. The Lego version only has one style. Ah, interesting. That is crazy. Oh no, more things to do. BR is supposed to be good. Is to be go in and out, no homeworks. Yeah, and then you have all these rewards, which I guess you get from doing the extractions. Yeah, it says here, level up equipped sprites by eliminating players, opening containers, and extracting sprites. Each unique sprite is permanently mastered when extracted at max level 5. Unlock rewards by mastering sprites. Yeah. So it's kind of like a little battle pass in its own for the sprites. Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, now I do have to go. Have a good day or night. Thank you for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye bye. Okay, bye.